Hi guys, it's Marieta. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I am doing live what to do if you cannot find the H1B visa sponsor. So if you are on OPT looking for H1B visa sponsor, or in general if you are looking for the US sponsor, US employer, awesome, because this video is definitely for you. Now, before I start, I'm going to share this video with my list so more people can tune in. And as I mentioned yesterday, this is going to be my third live this week, right? As I mentioned. And if you missed yesterday live, go back and check it out. I was talking about the roadmap, the American Dream roadmap. So definitely go back and check it out. And also, if you missed my first live, which was 2 days ago, I was discussing the situation with H1B, and today I'm gonna dig deeper a little bit so you guys understand what I'm talking about. Now, I'm gonna share this live with other people so more people can join. And whoever is there, let me know your name and where you're from. And I do want to actually answer questions, right? So I do wanna do live Q&A. We have like 30 minutes. So that's the purpose. So if you have any question about H1B visa, work visa, especially if you are on OPT and if you cannot really find the sponsor, then definitely shoot the question and I will answer it. So let me just share this with some people. I got my laptop here, so I'm actually sharing with other people. Give me a sec and then we're gonna start. So also, I do want to announce that tomorrow I'm doing a webinar training. So it's going to be 90 minutes long webinar training. And so if you are interested to learn more details about how to actually live in the United States without the H1B visa, definitely join the webinar tomorrow, okay? The link I already shared. All the links are up there or below if you're watching me on YouTube. And please share this with other people who have questions so people can ask these questions during the live, all right? And then I can help them, because otherwise they email me and I have many emails that I'm not able to respond to because they're like long questions, and I typically suggest these people book consultations. But if you want free consultation, definitely you can jump on one of these lives and then you can totally ask your questions for free. Yeah, Shamil, please. Share something with me. Totally. And thank you so much for tuning in. Nice to see you, everybody. Okay, let's share. Share to a page. Let's share this to a page. Okay, awesome. One more thing and I'm good to go. Hey, Weber. Okay. Yeah, what's your question, Shamil? Totally share. You said you want to share something. Totally share what's in your mind. Give me a sec, guys. I'm almost done here. All right, so here we go. Okay, let's do this. All right, so guys, here's the deal. If you are on OPT, meaning optional practical training, you are in the United States and you're looking for H1B visa sponsor and you cannot find H1B visa sponsor, your H1B visa sponsor doesn't exist, your OPT is about to expire, definitely join the webinar tomorrow. I'm going to discuss what you can do, what are your solutions, okay? Because I've been in that situation myself, to be honest. And I just shared a post on Instagram today where I was describing the, the situation I was in back in 2010. I graduated from law school in United States, and I moved to New York, and I couldn't find H1B visa sponsor, and it was rather difficult period of my life, because imagine like you actually put so much money, effort, energy, and then you don't even have work position. You know, you are licensed to practice law, but you need to actually leave the country. That was the situation I was in. You know, my OPT was about to expire, and I couldn't find H1B visa sponsor. So I totally understand where you're coming from, and you know, you feel frustrated, you keep working, you know, hard, you keep looking. Maybe you are already in the United States, like I mentioned, on OPT, and it's about to expire, or maybe you're not in the United States. Well, my situation was that I was actually in the United States, and I paid a lot of money to, you know, to be able to become licensed attorney in the United States, because I went to school in the United States, etc. And after all those years, you know, and all the energy, and you know, I was not secured. Like, I couldn't find the sponsor. So I'm sharing this with you because I do want to share with you that I understand. I want to encourage you, because there is always a way, right? Even if you feel like you have no idea how to manage the situation, you have no idea, you know, how to make it happen, you know, there is a way. There is always a way, and that's what I'm saying, you know. And I want you to understand it, because even though it looks like it's challenging, especially if you are already in the United States and your status is about to expire, especially in that situation, you know. And of course it's challenging also for those people who are not in the United States, right? You are outside of the United States, you are in your home country, right? And you are trying to figure out the best way to move to the United States, or find the jobs, find a sponsor, you know, all that crap, if you will. I'm gonna be super honest with you. I understand the pain, okay? That's what I'm saying. I do understand your pain, because I've been there myself, okay? And despite the fact I paid so much money, which I took as a loan, right? And I was in debt after that. Despite that fact that I graduated law school, despite the fact I became licensed lawyer in the United States, I could not find a job. And I tell you, there were like, obviously it was 2010, different situation, different time, but still the law was the same, right? And guess what, guys? You know, I figured a way. I call it, I cracked the code, you know, literally. And I was forced to start my own company. I was forced to start my own company. I didn't want to start my company. Like, I had no idea how to start company, like how to build a business, how to start business. Like, I had law degree, you know, I didn't really have any business degree. Like, how the heck do I start business? You know, I had no idea. But all I did was just to follow what's in front of me, you know. Like, I was sort of taking care of the situation one step at a time, right? Because if you get overwhelmed, you're like, oh my God, you start freaking out. Like, you don't know how to make it happen, right? I mean, back then I had no idea how to start my company, how to build a business, how to acquire clients, no idea. But I made it happen, you know, over the years. And so the roadmap, how I made it happen, now I teach. Now this is what I do for my clients. This is what I do for people who actually don't have a choice, right? If you cannot find the US sponsor, if you cannot find the work in the United States, okay, then there is a plan B. You need to start your own business, guys. Does it make sense what I'm saying? That's what I did. It's not like I was born entrepreneur. It happened because I was forced to reinvent myself, and I didn't want to give up. And so if you have this dream, I keep talking about dreams, but I do really mean it. You know, if you have a dream that is to live in the United States and you want to, and there are a bunch of, by the way, sorry guys to interrupt, but there are some people sending me private messages right now asking me questions, and I just have no idea why you do that. Why don't you jump on this live stream and ask your question right now? That's the purpose of the live stream, so you can actually ask your question. You know, my inbox is full, especially the ImmigrationBiz page inbox. It's like full, like I don't even know like how many messages are there. But if you want to ask me a question, jump on the live stream, don't be shy and ask the question and I will answer it. I really have no idea why you're asking me now your question while I'm doing the live. It's just funny to me. I have no idea why you do that. So yeah, what I was saying is that you guys need to trust yourself. And there is a roadmap, you know, that's the roadmap that I teach. That is something that I do for people based on my personal experience, okay? And so if you are in a situation where you feel stuck, like I was describing the roadmap yesterday, I was talking about F1 visa, I was talking about a B visa, how you go from B visa, have you changed the status to F1 visa, if you want to take the same path I took, okay? That's what I'm saying. Sorry, like somebody was calling me. You go from B to F visa, right? And then from F visa, you are already on OPT. And then from OPT, you go to a work visa, or possibly you start the company, right? You start your own business and then later you go to E2 visa. However, if you don't have any money, don't freak out. Like I actually started with no money. Like when I started my own company, I started to offer services and I didn't have any funds. Somebody's seriously calling me again. Sorry guys, if it was it interrupted? Give me yes if it was interrupted. I hope this person is not gonna call again. All right, so yeah, like I started with no funds, like you don't need to freak out. Like that's what I teach in the roadmap. And again, like the link is about this video. If you wanna learn the exact roadmap, you need to enroll. And by the way, the enrollment is ending tomorrow, midnight Pacific, and I'm giving 40% off. So if you are serious, like you seriously want to actually start the process, then you have to enroll. There is no other way. Like, you know, I'm not going to do this for free, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Like if you want to hire me, obviously it's going to be a little bit different price point. It's going to going smoothly. Ali, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Awesome. And I see some questions. Let's take a look. My fiance just got a green card. Can she sponsor me? And how can I get... Okay, got it. Well, Ali, if your fiance got a green card, congratulations. You can consider fiance visa, but that is something that I don't do. So just research fiance visa. K1 is called. Hello, I have already corporation in the United States and working with US clients online while living in, Poland. Hi, Max. Awesome. I read your motivation today. You want to show the people in Poland that you can make it happen, and you will. I like that. But do it for yourself. Don't do it for other people, if you know what I mean. Just do it for yourself, because that's important. I believe we don't need to prove other people like, I made it happen. Do it for yourself so you are happy and fulfilled. In order to get E2 visa in the future, can I take some money from the US company and invest in the second company? Why would you want to take the money from the US company and invest in this? Oh, you mean like you want to generate money right now from the existing company in the United States, and then you want to take the money, withdraw the money, and you use and invest in a second company and get the E2 visa like that? That's how you want to use the source of funds? Yes, you can do it. Technically, you can do it. Yes. As long as you are the owner in the first company, as long as you are able to show that it's your company, and obviously that would be the legal source. But why do that? Like maybe you can just do the E2 visa with the current company that is already generating profit. I would totally consider that, if you know what I mean. And by the way, Max, you can join the webinar tomorrow, because I will talk more details about the E2 visa process if you want to dig deeper. Because I think you just found me recently and you probably haven't joined any of my webinars in the past. Okay. You asking me the fiance green card thing, Ali, my specialty is business immigration. I really just focus on the investor visas, E2, EB5L. I work with entrepreneurs and business owners. That's my specialty. So search for K1 visa, and you probably need to discuss with other immigration lawyer, because I literally don't do these visas. Like, I've never ever done marriage visa. Actually, I done marriage visas, but I haven't done fiance visas. See what I mean? So I don't know. Like, you have to search the information. Like, that's not my specialty. I am a business coach, and I am a business immigration lawyer. And so what I teach people is how to start businesses in the United States. I don't do any marriage or any family immigration, if you know what I mean. Okay, so what I was saying is that, you know, guys, you can totally make it happen. You can absolutely make it happen. And even if you are currently stuck or you feel frustrated, like you don't know what to do, maybe your OPT is about to expire, you can start your business. That is what I did, and that is what I'm preaching, that is what I'm encouraging people to do. If you have idea, if you are someone who is creative and obviously is willing to do the work, then go for it and don't be afraid, even if you have no idea how to make it happen. That's why I have the roadmap for you, right? That's why I have the program, and the program I already shared with you. So the link is above or below this video. And also join the webinar tomorrow, where I'm actually going to break it down for you, so you will understand the process, right? So you don't actually have to feel like you don't know how to make it happen. You can totally make it happen. Like, there are people I already helped, they are like crushing it, they are successful. You know, I made it happen myself, and I don't think I'm better than you guys. You know what I mean? We are on the same page. Like, I'm just like you guys. And so that should be a proof for you guys that it's possible. I hope it makes sense what I'm sharing with you today. So really, in my opinion, H1B visa is sort of waste of time. That is my opinion. And there are lawyers who will tell you it's not true, you know, because still there is a lottery going on. And there was, like, if you heard the news, like the reverse selection, you know, I mean, in my opinion, it doesn't really make big difference, you know, because there's still going to be lottery. Still the cap is 80,000, 60,000 the general, and the master cap is 20,000. So just because there is going to be a reverse selection doesn't necessarily mean that you will be selected. Like, I don't personally think there's going to be a big change this year happening, even though you might hear all these H1B visa news, etc. So, you know, I mean, you can try, of course. You know, I actually tried. Like, I literally paid and I applied for H1B because I found this guy who was going to sponsor me on H1B visa. And then I got the request for additional evidence, and the guy just vanished. Like, he just disappeared. Like, he was not responding to my emails, my calls, and I could not supply additional evidence, right? And because of that, obviously the application was abandoned. And back then it was 2010, and trust me, back then there was not even the lottery, because less than 80,000 people applied. So I was in, you know, my application was processed. However, I couldn't supply the evidence, and yeah. So long story short, I was actually forced to leave the country, to be honest. And I started my own company, which is super frustrating, super crazy situation, considering that, you know, someone pays to be able to study at one of the best law schools in the country, and then someone passed the bar exam to be licensed practitioner, to be licensed attorney. You know, given that situation, it was crazy that I had to leave the country, you know. So I really personally think that H1B is, if you are an entrepreneur, if you are someone who's got idea to start a company, go for it. If you have a fear that is blocking you, just don't listen to your fear and just go for it, okay? That's what I'm saying. Of course, if you don't have business idea and you are not the entrepreneurial type, well, maybe in that case you don't really have a choice. But as I mentioned already, you know, I was an entrepreneur. It's just like it happened because I was not willing to give up on my dream, and I was willing to do whatever it takes, and that's how it happened. So I hope it makes sense what I'm sharing with you today. And if you want to dig deeper, make sure to join the webinar tomorrow. I already mentioned that. And also the roadmap, the American Dream roadmap, 40% off will expire tomorrow, midnight Pacific Standard Time Zone. And links are already about this video or below. And that being said, I'm going to wrap up, guys, because I have a meeting. So thank you so much for tuning in. Great seeing you all. And if you are watching replay, you can always leave a question below, because I will answer those questions, even though it's going to take me maybe some time to answer and get to your questions. I definitely will. And if you are watching me on YouTube and you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the little bell so you receive the updates. And by the way, guys, here on Facebook, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, please go and subscribe. It's youtube.com/ImmigrationBiz. Thank you for tuning in. See you later. Have a great day. Bye.